But R. Kelly, like, okay, listen.
Joel,
This is
go ahead,
way
go
off
ahead.
the subject, but wait, this is
No, go ahead. Go
way
ahead.
off the subject. But R. Kelly, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'll probably play R. Kelly when I get in the car today. We knew what this man was doing 30 fucking years ago. If you wait till a documentary that I know for a fact is probably full of lies, because nowadays women are going to say whatever the fuck they want because they know they can get away with it and get a check. If you wait 30 years to try to hang this man, you should be in jail with him. We knew. I knew from Aaliyah on what this man was doing. I knew. I don't even know him. I've never met him before. I never even seen him in person before. I never even been to an R. Kelly concert. I knew what the fuck he was doing. Everybody knew what he was doing. You trying to tell me, Jay-Z, you did 2 albums with this man and you didn't know what he was doing? So don't try to persecute this man now. Yeah, that's what it was. And I told people, like, okay, as long as there's money coming in, nobody gives a fuck. But then as soon as this goat mouth bitch goes and interviews him, it sparks whatever. Okay, he might be guilty. That's cool. But you know what? I'm not going to stop listening to his music because you waited 30 years to You gave me 30 years of his music. I'm not going to throw it away because you waited. You shouldn't have waited so I wouldn't have no music to listen to. And then you got this bitch now
Kobe.
hanging Kobe. Like
yeah.
Really? That right there, what people don't understand, that's family. Anybody in motherfucking L.A., Kobe was our brother. I don't give a fuck what. Look, I lost my mother. That still hurts to me this day. That was 5, 6 years, 7 years ago. That still hurts. I feel the same hurt for Kobe. That was family. You gonna talk about this man on TV, and then and not only talk about him, you're gonna bash the issue. You're gonna keep pushing it and keep talking about this man. You deserve to get death threat.
You know,
you know what?
Me and King were talking about this last night too. Yeah.
Yeah, we was talking about this last
King.
night, man, because it's like, she's not. It's like she tried to blame the network. At the end of the day, it's not the network.
You can't listen. You did that goes right back to the 6ix9ine thing. You were in the car. It was stolen. I don't care if you didn't know it. You were in the stolen car.
Right.
You're going to jail. Ain't no cop on this earth gonna say, "Oh, you didn't know? You can go home." No cop. I don't give a fuck who you are. No cop is gonna say go home. So you work for a network. You knew what the fuck you was doing. You can't.
Exactly.
Those questions didn't seem like nothing was altered. Okay, so I'm not trying to hear it. Either way, I'm not trying to hear it. Okay, we know how CBS is. That's why I don't fuck with CBS. So I don't watch none of that bitch does. But to do that, and then to do that, get all the backlash from it, then to have your best friend come out and say, "Oh, she's hurting." You know what? You really pissed me off now, Oprah, because she's hurting. You don't think Vanessa and those kids are fucking hurting? You don't think those two parents who got to bury their child before their child buries them are hurting? Fuck you, Oprah. Like, that's how I feel about her. Like, this is how bad it is. I blocked the old Oprah channel on my fucking cable. That's how much I don't want to hear your name. Like, you go ahead, yeah.
You know, it's okay. We're gonna pick up a little bit on it with that. But Steve. But one thing about it is, when we break it down to the fundamentals, Kobe, there were never, there was accusations, but it's like it never went to trial. It was just pre-trial proceed. Right. He was never.
If you
found
say
guilty.
I killed my baby mama or something, and I go to trial, you didn't prove shit. I'm not guilty. That means I'm not guilty. Me personally,
right.
I don't think he did the shit. I get the point that he was young. He was young, and he was still going through the motions of being a young dude in the NBA. So he definitely probably they slept together, but I don't think he took it. I just think it was some chick that when it found out, you do the old he made me do it, pops and blah blah type shit. So I don't think he did it, but either way, number one, the man is dead.
Right.
Number two, you don't need to be speaking on this dead man. Like, let it go. Like, this is not the time. This look, Nipsey, it's crazy because when Nipsey passed, I was just getting into him. Like, I didn't really know who Nipsey was, but then I started listening to the marathon or the victory lap. And I'm like, this motherfucker is hard. I heard about him. I just never, like, it's hard for me to get into new rappers. And when I say new, I'm like, you're not 10 years in the game. I don't even really fuck with you that hard. But I started listening to it, and I was like, this dude this is really something. But I listened to him beyond the music. I listened to his words, and that's what made me resonate towards him. I'm like, okay, I don't need a fucking encyclopedia anymore. I can listen to a Nipsey album. He's giving you game. He's giving you free game, and that's the truth. He's giving you everything you need to know. He's giving it to you in the songs. Dedication, come on, bro. Like, I listen to that song, dude, and I'm just like, I vibe, bro. I listen to that song just in the dark, and you just feel it. So he's giving you a blueprint of how to do it. Be black owned. Yeah. That doesn't mean you hate white people because you black owned. Be black owned. Just show motherfuckers I'm black. I'm proud of my shit. So I was just getting into him when he passed, and that hit me hard. But Kobe is a whole different ball game. It fucked me up because he gave 20 years to us. He didn't have to stay 20 years. He could have been LeBron jumping around and whoever. He gave 20 years to us. I'm gonna give you my sympathy, homie. Like you were an icon. I stopped watching basketball after he retired, and that's the God's honest truth. Same way I stopped watching football after Emmitt Smith retired. Dallas was my shit. Emmitt retired, fuck football. So when Kobe retired, it was no more basketball for me. And then I've never been a fan of LeBron, so it didn't really. People are like, oh, when LeBron comes to LA, you're gonna be a fan. No, I'm not. I'm liking him now because of the things he's done, and I see his relationship with Kobe. That makes me like him more. But I wasn't a fan at first. I never liked him because I didn't like the fact of you being a player from a city, you playing from the city you in, which is always a plus, and you left him. But you didn't just leave him. You did a motherfucking, you bought airtime to leave them. That's like being in a relationship for like 30 years and you buy a fucking, and your wife that she watches Lifetime all the time. So you buy some time on Lifetime when you know she watches it to be like, I want a divorce. You know what I mean? You didn't know, but he just bought time on Lifetime between that movie and told you he wants a divorce because he know you're watching it. That's just, like, you don't do that. Like, who does that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm from Compton, but I don't claim Compton no more because I'm making money now. So, I'm putting y'all in the past. Nah, you don't. But, yeah, you can't. The shit she did, that was wrong in every sense of the word wrong. And then for Oprah to say, Gayle is hurting, and to overlook this woman lost her fucking soulmate and her 13-year-old child, and to say your go-mouth as friend is hurting, you definitely going to strike a nerve. Who do you think you're not going to strike a nerve with? It's probably people in Japan who want to come out here and put hands on them. Like, this is a global icon. This isn't a dude that was just known here in a couple. This is a global icon. This is a dude that you can go to Africa where they probably don't have TVs and they don't know who the fuck Kobe Bryant is.